The Sussex Beacon is a unique centre providing innovative services to meet the changing needs of people living with HIV. Set in a tranquil location overlooking the South Downs, we are one of only 2 care centres in England specialising in HIV and AIDS. We also offer a respite service to people from outside of Sussex, and a small but increasing number come to us for end-of-life care. We are an independent registered charity and opened in 1992 as a purpose-built hospice for people dying with AIDS. Thanks to huge advancements in drug treatments, we now care mainly for men and women living with HIV.
At the Beacon, I work in the residential unit, so we have 10 beds where we look after clients who are referred by GPs, clinic doctors, and people come in for a variety of reasons. We look after them, we see how they're doing, we monitor their medication, their bloods. We have them from people from a week's stay or 2 weeks stay. Some people stay long term depending on their situation. So there's a variety of people and a variety of needs that we cover. We never close, we're always open. We have special times at Christmas, New Year that we get certain people in for whom there are difficult times, but we're always available.
So the Women and Families service at the Sussex Beacon offers one-to-one support and a women's group. The one-to-one support offers emotional support and practical support, and from what women tell us about the service is that the emotional support is really important. A lot of the time the women I work with are stigmatised, they don't disclose their HIV status to very many people, sometimes no one at all. My role is not to be a consultant, it's not to be a counsellor, but it's an in-between role that offers a safe space for somebody to open up about what's going on in their lives.
At first I didn't want to come because I didn't know what it was all about. Being closed in was just too much for me. And then when I came here, I realized that it was really helpful because they were there for me all around the clock, so it was really nice. It helped me a lot, so because when I came out of this place, I was really changed from the way I came in. And then the families group meetings that we have every month, they're very supportive as well because you meet people that are in the same situation as you, and we discuss all the problems that we face out there. We sort of like share like almost everything, and I've met lovely people, and some of them are now my friends.
My name's Mick. I came here to the Sussex Beacon about a year ago as a service user. I'm now the service user representative, and I'd like to show you what we do here at the Sussex Beacon. Okay, when I first came into the Sussex Beacon on the first afternoon, I was really nervous. I didn't know what to expect, quite anxious. And I was shown here through at reception, taken upstairs into my room. It was very lovely actually. I got to meet the doctors and the nursing staff here. And within an hour or two, they just gave me some space and time and allowed me to get into the routine here, and made me feel very welcome and comfortable. The dining area here, we meet here and eat with the workers. It's a good way of mixing service users and staff, and yeah, it's a well-used canteen here. Just go into the therapy room, see if there's anyone in there. Hello Eunice, how are you? After a week of staying here, I heard about some of the complementary therapies that I could access here, and a gentle massage and stuff like that, and I was a bit apprehensive about someone touching me and that contact, and so I was shown here into the complementary therapy room, and it was just automatic, very relaxing. Eunice was lovely, and I had a whole hour of self-indulgence, and it was fantastic actually. I walked out of here flying about sort of...
Well, I think you've answered it there, haven't you? Because I think it's just to have somebody else's undivided attention,
Yeah.
and they're not wanting anything from you for that time is very good.
Yeah.
We run 4 different types of services, plus a day service up here. We have an anxiety management service, a sleep service, treatment support service to help people who have poor adherence or are finding it difficult to take their medication, their HIV medication that is. And also we have a service for people that have got low confidence or low self-esteem, who would like to get back into some kind of back to work or education, or just really increase their self-esteem and confidence to get on with their life and manage their life in a much better way. So it's really about helping them empower themselves to regain control over their lives. These people live with HIV every single day of their lives. For them, it hasn't fallen off the agenda. So the day service gives them a place to come to socialise, to meet other people who are HIV positive, and actually be in a place where they feel welcome, where they feel supported, and where they can just be themselves.
As you can see, it's a lovely big lounge. You can get quite a few people up here. Quite good because we've got wheelchair access. We've got a lift up here for people that aren't able to make the stairs and stuff. So this is where I met all the other people staying here.
When I first came in, I could hardly walk because I had so much pain in my legs, and they sorted that out because I was having to take Oromorph, which was sending me a bit whiffy. But now, no, that's fine, and the respite was brilliant. If the beacon wasn't here, I would have probably gone to pieces yonks and yonks ago because I would have been so desperate, and I don't know what I would have done. I'm one of these people that tend to stay on my own 2 feet until I'm actually sort of like desperate for help, and then I'll come in. But when I come in a mess, but I go out smiling.
A really good spot here where you can have a quiet moment and reflect on what's going on and some of the conversations you've had with other people here. It's just good to sometimes take a bit of a break out. It can become quite overwhelming with your own problems, your own health issues. And to sort of deal with that, I used to come sit up here and look out at the views, take a break, have an hour and recharge my batteries and go back down and join in with the rest of the people. And yeah, it's a lovely area here. Hello? Is it okay to come in?
Yeah.
Hello there.
I arrived today.
Oh, right, okay.
So start antiretrovirals tomorrow, I think.
Okay.
So 11 years, long term, quite healthy.
What's the best thing that you get from like having a week or 2 weeks respite care here?
I think mostly it's not just the physical aspects, it's the emotional, mental aspects as well. Up here, it's like you're part of a group of people that are all in the same boat and no one's judging you, no one's condemning you, and it is an amazing place. Beautiful rainbow out there. I could not imagine my life without the Beacon. The support that I've had, not just as an HIV person, but also as a diabetic, also suffering with heart disease, and then HIV, and then emotional problems like family, past. We all come with a past and stuff like that. The support here has been absolutely unbelievable.
I think it's important for the community to be able to put a face to a name. So just to see collecting cans with the Beacon's name on it, I don't think it's enough for people to understand that it is an important local charity. So the shop allows them to put a face to a name, to be able to identify the charity, and it's a great shop window, literally and figuratively, for the Beacon to remind people of the presence of the charity. I think there's a public perception that HIV is a past problem, and my dealings with young gay men, they don't appreciate that it is something that could affect them, and that if it does, it could affect them very seriously. So for everyone, yes, I think the perception is that it is a problem that has almost gone away, and they don't understand the implications of having HIV and the problems it can cause. This is Tay, the Brighton and Hove AIDS Memorial, which was erected and unveiled in October 2009. It's to commemorate all those who have died and also those whose lives have been affected by HIV and AIDS. I think the memorial we cited in Brighton is particularly important to remind people of the issue of HIV and AIDS, because for many people in this century it isn't perceived to be a major problem, but the problem is still as great as it was in the 80s and the 90s. It's just the nature of the problem has changed.
Our vision is to become a financially independent charity and centre of excellence, providing a range of specialist HIV treatment and support services. Working in partnership with our clients and service providers, we offer effective, high-quality care to enable choice, self-management and well-being.